What's up people, Gumikai here back in another Pokemon Showdown video. And today we're trying to win a battle with the Elekid and Magby evolution line. So, Elekid and Magby are like a pair of Pokemon, both with their own separate evolution line, and I thought it'd be pretty fun to try to win a battle with them. We are pretty much done with all of like the, the large evolution line, so I thought it'd be fun to include some Pokemon that are commonly paired together. Alright, so right here we got Electabuzz. I feel like winning these battles won't be that challenging, at least compared to my other videos, since we have some stronger Pokemon here. So, Electabuzz. This is a special Electabuzz with Psychic, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave, and Taunt. Pretty good set. Electabuzz is actually pretty strong, like in general, especially in VGC. Alright, so Thunderbolt, okay. I was actually kind of expecting that to one-shot for a second, but it is a crowback compared to Electabuzz. And we're just going to go for Thunderbolt again. Like, this is just a pretty, reliable set. And I do outspeed? What? I didn't even notice I outsped the first and second time. I guess they're like a bulky crowback. Alright, Gastrodon. Now if you're wondering why I didn't put like Smoochum or something like that on this team, it's mostly because like Smoochum doesn't have like a final third evolution, and would make this team a lot worse to include Smoochum and Jinx. So alright, let's see. I had to switch here. I just can't really do much. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Let's just switch out into my Elekid just to get a free switch in later. They go for Toxic. Okay, it's actually not that bad. I do have knockoff on this Elekid. This is a static punching glove Elekid with a bunch of punching moves and knockoff for the just helping getting rid of items. Pretty standard set. This is actually pretty decent in Little Cup from what I understand, or at least it's what I use. But like I'm not exactly a good player. So let's go for our Electivire. Electivire, not as strong as you want it to be, but in this case it should get the job done. Motor Drive, Expert Belt with Trailblaze knockoff, Thunder Punch, and Bulk Up. Trailblaze should KO. Never mind. Okay, I can't tell if it's because Electivire is really weak or if Gastrodon's really bulky, but I think it's a combination of both. Let's go for Trailblaze again, up my speed a bit. Alright, they got Metagross. Okay, this is interesting actually. I guess they wanted to preserve their Gastrodon, but I am boosted in speed, and I have knockoff, so we should be in a good position. Good damage, good damage. Assault Vest, okay, that's a pretty unique item for a Metagross. Sounds like something that I would use, Assault Vest Metagross. Okay, let's go out into our Magby. Magby commonly runs like Belly Drum or something like that, but that's a little bit hard to pull off in a non-Little Cup, so we're gonna go. This is a Choice Scarf set with a bunch of basically the strongest moves they can learn. So it's just gonna Choice Scarf and Flare Blitz everything basically. Alright, Haxorus comes out. I obviously am a little worried because I don't do much damage to this thing. But what else can you really do except just brute force it, right? Outrage. Okay, so let's see what I can do here. I have Eviolite on something, right? I do. Okay, there you go. I have Eviolite on the Magmar. Let's see if I can live one hit. And I'll just go for I mean, I could go for Will-O-Wisp. I don't really know what to do here, to be honest, because okay, okay, wow, that was a very loaded turn. Okay, so what basically happened there is that Flame Body activated the burn, but they had a Lumberry, but then it got confused from Outrage, and I burned it again separately with Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that was a very confusing turn. Okay, let's go for Flamethrower. Okay, well, never mind. No, I will not go for Flamethrower because they denied it. Okay, we're gonna go for Confuse Ray. Alright, Energy Ball. That did not KO. I feel like, at that point, I feel like any fire type move would have KO'd me. But anyway, let's go for Acid Spray. This Acid Spray is like one of my favorite moves to run because it just lowers the stats of the opponent. It's really convenient. Okay, so Energy Ball got the KO. Not a big deal. Not surprised. Let's go back out into Electabuzz. See, now in this case, a fire type move would probably end the entire run. But let's go for the Thunder Wave. I should outspeed. I don't outspeed. Oh, okay. You're Choice Scarfed. I think you're Choice Scarfed. Okay. And then let's go. I don't even know. Let's go for Thunderbolt. Go out to Haxorus. Okay, so let's see. I don't win this battle. I don't think that's in question. But I can probably get one more Pokemon KO'd. Psychic does get the KO. Okay, good. Good. Pretty good coverage there. Okay, Togekiss comes out. I should outspeed. Okay, good. I do outspeed. You're bulky. Thunder Wave. Why would you do that? That didn't do anything. But we're gonna go for Thunderbolt. Okay, Thunderbolt gets a KO. Okay, so they're playing a little bit interestingly. I don't know why they set out a Togekiss for it to do nothing, but I digress. Let's go for the Thunderbolt again. Okay, Thunderbolt. Okay, there a lot more damage than I thought. I guess Chandelure isn't that bulky, so it makes sense. All right, Thunderbolt gets the KO. Okay, you know what? We might have a chance. I don't have much to handle Gastrodon, but it's already low HP, so we should be okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, wow, I actually managed to win that fight. Okay, that was interesting. I feel like I guess this team is a lot stronger compared to some other teams I've tried. All right, so next battle, let's go out into my Magby. They have a few like interesting Pokemon to say the least. Like I don't really know what the Abra's gonna do, but you know we're gonna see. So this is a bad matchup, but I feel like if I switch, I'm just giving them a free turn to do something. So I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz. Does like damage. Throat Chop, not even super effective, and it's still KO'd. This team is very weak to ground. So I don't have Air Balloon or anything. That would have been a smart idea to give anything Air Balloon, but I don't think I thought about that. Let's go on to Magmortar. I feel like I didn't use it in the last battle, so I might as well use it. This is a Wise Glasses set. I gave it Toxic for some reason. I guess just for fun. Okay, see, this is where this team kind of falls apart. It's not very bulky. Like Electivire, one of the things it's known for is just being very like average and mediocre, and bulk is not something it really has either. So Flamethrower gets a KO. Okay, like I said, these videos, the standard isn't very high. Winning is great, but I just want to get a KO or two. All right, Houndoom. So let's see if we can do it. I know you have Flash Fire, so let's probably have Flash Fire. So we're gonna go for Confuse Ray. Sludge Bomb. Oh, that's a fun move. So I actually do use Sludge Bomb on Houndoom for PU, but it's not very common. So it's cool to see someone else use it. And then we're gonna go for our own Poison type move. The hit is out Confusion. Perfect. Okay, so Acid Spray. We're gonna rack up the damage here. Okay, Acid Spray is an underrated move. Confusion ended. Sludge Bomb. I am pretty bulky because I just slapped the Eviolite on you. So there you go. Actually, pretty even battle, all things considered. If I didn't get poisoned, I probably could have won this matchup. But okay, so it looks like I just used all the Magmar line first. Let's go out to Electabuzz. Let's see. Also, I feel like people do notice by now, but like Electabuzz is actually faster than Electivire, which is probably why Electivire is so bad, because it's arguably worse than Electabuzz in a lot of scenarios. Obama Snow. Okay, so you might set up Aurora Veil here. It's kind of hard to tell what this player is trying to do. So I'm going to go for Taunt. They don't Aurora Veil, and I have an Air Balloon. Actually, wait, I think I said this thing had an Eviolite before. That's not true. It has Air Balloon, but it's just naturally bulky. So let's see. Let's go over to T-Wave. I guess they don't have Aurora Veil. Some Abomasnow, or most Abomasnow, like to run Aurora Veil. So, okay, what can I do here? I'm going to go on to Elekid. I just think it's funny if I can pull this off. Get Parrot again. Okay, there you go. We're going to go for Fire Punch. I am curious how much this does, because it is in the defense boost. But, oh, if it wasn't for the snow defense boost, I probably would have, like, two-shot. But, anyway, back out into our Electabuzz, it seems. I still have the Air Balloon, so I get at least one turn I can live. And we're going to go for the Psychic. Does, oh, no. That did like so little damage. That is sad. Okay, we're gonna go for the Psychic again. Okay. Oh, the para is kind of clutch though. Okay, the para might have saved this battle. Okay, Psychic, very nice. Okay, Simisage. Okay, I'm gonna T-Wave here actually. Let's go Spiky Shield. Okay, so I guess they're just trying to see what I was going to do there. That's all I have. Just Thunder Wave, basically. Okay, Thunder. I do have speed. Interesting. I guess I was gonna say I'm just a pretty fast Pokemon, but I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. Probably would do like basically the same amount of damage as Psychic anyway. Knock off. Okay, so puts me in an okay position to go out to you, and then I'm going to go for Bulk Up. So Bulk Up plus Trailblaze is theoretically a really good combo. And I also predicted their Spiky Shield. That was not on purpose, actually. And we're going to go for the knockoff. This should KO it. I think, yeah, there you go. Simitage, not that bulky. All right, Abra comes out. This is a perfect opportunity to Trailblaze. All right, Trailblaze. I outspeed. Okay, I was gonna say I was kind of expecting like a Choice Scarf set. Okay, Shelter's actually pretty scary because of the Shell Smash. I'm going to go for knockoff. I know this sounds ironic, but if they have like a White Herb or a Focus Sash or Focus Band, that's interesting. But I think I do win this fight. This team was a little bit funny. I think they just chose some Pokemon that aren't that strong, probably just for fun. But I think I did manage to win. So very rare that I win both battles in a video. Like maybe if someone like could like figure that out, it's probably like under 10. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Stay safe. Have a nice day. Peace out.